Hey guys, welcome back. So in last video I spoke about how to create executor, right, with the fixed number of thread pool, and how you can write in the same map by using two threads, right, and we did not see any problem, right? It was working fine. Here in the second example we have a hash map. Here again I'm creating the object of hash map. I have a main method and then I'm creating the object of the class. Here I'm creating the object of the class and this is the for loop, okay, and this is the reference in this class, okay. So to access this hash map I have to create the object of this class because this is non-static, and then I have to do ob dot this hash map. Let me rename this, refactor this to the hash map, enter. Okay, so you can see that in the hash map I'm performing the put operation, so I'm just adding a record 1 to 1000. Okay, I'm adding the record 1 to 1000. This is my key. I is the key, which is an integer, and value is the string. So I'm adding values equal to a plus I, right? So both will get concatenated. It will be a1, a2, a3, a4, a5 till 8000, right? So we are just adding the data in the map, nothing else I did. Now I am creating the executor service. Okay, this service will help me to create two thread which will work on my hash map. So this will help me to create two threads. So you know that executors is a class. And one more thing guys, the important thing is when you are creating the executor, you can look at here, it is coming from Java util concurrent dot executors, right? So let me show you. So let me do one thing. Let me remove these imports. Okay, so when you just write executors and control a spacebar, when you write, you can see that it is comes from Java util concurrent. It comes from Java util concurrent. Click on that, right, dot. You can see that you have new fixed thread pool, right? So there are a couple of methods. When you just put a dot on this executor, executor has a lot of methods. Okay, you can see that there are a lot of methods in the executor, right? So what we are using here is new fixed, where is that, new fixed thread pool. So I'm saying that I want two concurrent thread, and right. Okay, now if you look at here, this got imported here, right? Now just keep a service, okay, just keep a reference name. You will get compile time error, then just place mouse over here, click on create local variable. When you click on that, automatic executor service will come here, and you can see that one from Java util package concurrent executor service will be imported here. You can see that this two import came from the Java util concurrent, right? So you got the executor service, and you know that service has a method called execute, and this execute will take type runnable, which I have explained in my previous video. So if you have doubt, please watch my previous video. And this is to runnable, right? Now if you remember in the previous runnable, when I used the anonymous inner class concept and I created the object of runnable has a run method. Here if you look at what I'm trying to do, that is focus here. This is my hash map, okay, and you know that hash map has a method called key set. I will not go again here on the key set because I have covered in the very details when I was talking about the hash map. So hash map has a method called key set, which will give you the set of the key, right? If I have to write this outside, which will give me the set of the key. So if I write here keys, and when you just place mouse over here, create local variable, it will give you the set of the key. So since it is the set, I can call iterator. On that, and iterator, on this iterator I'll check if this has a object. Okay, if it has, then I'm doing that ite dot next. Okay, So this next what it will do, it will give you the current object, okay, current object on which you are performing the iterator, and your pointer will move to the next object, right? That's how the iterator works, right? So let's say when you have three object 1 2 3, when you do iterator, the itr.next what it will do, it will give you the one object and pointer will point to the second object. That's how it is. And then once I'll have this key, which is the integer, what I'm saying that I'm just printing that key, I'm just printing the key as it is, plus I'm writing that the colon and then hashmap dot get, because we have data in the hashmap, right? So I'm saying that hashmap dot get key. So when you show on the hashmap, when you do hashmap dot get key, what you will get? You will get a value for that. You will get value for that. And since this hashmap is the global variable, I can use in this thread. This is one thread which will read the record. This is the other thread which will also read the record. So basically through two thread, my plan is to read this hashmap. Through two thread, read this hashmap and see that what is happening. So that is the reason I am, if you look at here, call this after shutdown. So if you look at here, sorry, this I have to call here itself, yeah. So if you look at here, I am just running hashmap, sorry, I am reading hashmap through two thread. I am not printing here a hashmap, I don't need to, okay, because my hashmap is already ready here. If you want me to print the hashmap, I can print here itself. Now in this time, my hashmap data is not added by the child thread, it is added by the main thread itself, okay. It did not added by the child thread, so I don't have to wait for that. Like in the previous example, if you try to remember, I was writing that method await terminations on this executor service. This time I don't have to write. The reason is my data is populated by the main thread. So main thread will make sure that this for loop got executed, then only it will execute this child thread, because you know that executions will happen step by step, right? It will start from here and it will go down, right? So this time I don't need to wait, and let me run this. So I'm running it. You can when you will scroll up this, you can see that your map got populated with 1000 record. This your map got populated, and then interesting things what you see is 1A1, 1A1, 2A2, 3A3, and 3 you have here, right? Then again your 3 is here, then again 2 is here, right? Again 4 is here, right? 4 is here. What does mean by that? Which means both the threads are reading the map in the parallel. Both the threads are reading the map in the parallel, right? Which because you have two thread here, so both the threads are reading the map in the parallel, right? Let me run one more time. And are we getting any issue? No, we are not getting any issue. Both the threads are able to run the map in the parallel, right? Let me comment printing the map again and again. I don't need that because we are populating through main thread. Earlier I was populating through child thread, right? So no matter you run 10 times, there is no problem. So what we learned here is when we read the map through two thread, we don't find any issue, right? We don't find any issue, right? With this I'll close the video. In next video, what I will try to cover is the same map. I will read by the two thread and I will write by the two thread, and we will see that whether we get issue or not. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching this.